stormy night when Waylon and Jiayu sat in the studio recording the Halloween special.
The whirring of the computers, the distant silhouette of students in Starbucks poring over their books, the fog from steamy mugs of coffee they were not supposed to bring to the studio.
Jiayu, you just gave a game away.
Right, the steamy mugs of coffee.
Did not happen in the studio.
Yeah, and my voice is artificially low and coarse, and I'm gonna lose my voice.
Because he's trying to be ultra creepy to give the Halloween atmosphere, because this is our Halloween special.
That's right, and with my voice back at its normal pitch, Halloween is occurring in 2 weeks' time, so we're gonna bring you the where and how of Halloween.
This Halloween, we bring you the top 6 events to check out. 6 because, it is the devil's number, and not because we coincidentally have 6 things to talk about. And hence, we will show you the where and why of Halloween, as well as the best costumes to rent to look the spookiest and creepiest. Well, Jiayu, being the resident cynic and Grinch, why do you hate Halloween so much?
Personally, I think that Halloween has become so much of a commercialized event. People, particularly in Singapore, we do not know much about the cultural significance behind Halloween. It's more of an imported event, something imported directly from Western cultures. I mean, not to start a Eastern versus Western culture kind of thing, but I think it's kind of true that people in Singapore, we do not know much about the cultural significance behind Halloween, and we just feed commercial organizations that provide events for us.
On that note, here are some fun facts about Halloween.
Yeah, because NUS students can't live without facts and they're fun.
I think that's only you, Jiayu.
Yeah.
But anyway, Halloween started as a pagan harvest festival, and the reason why the Celtics dressed up as ghouls and other spooks is because they believed that disguising themselves this way would allow them to escape the notice of the real spirits wandering around the streets on the holy creepy night.
So the custom in the US regarding costumes is to have children dressed up as fancy characters who are really god ugly, and they walk around town and they're like, trick or treat, right?
I mean, it's the best chance for adults to give candy to children without looking creepy, right?
I mean, that's what all adults want, to give candy to children without looking creepy.
Exactly, the goal of everyone's lives.
Mm-hmm.
But here's one way to inject greater meaning to trick-or-treating. You can trick-or-treat for UNICEF, which is an initiative started in Philadelphia, where children, instead of receiving candy, go around collecting change for UNICEF.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, other than having a UNICEF-funded project, there's not much meaning for children to go around town collecting candy. I mean, if I were a mature adult in one of these towns, and some kid comes to my door and they're like, trick or treat, my probable response would be like, trick off, guys. At most, they're gonna have the TP in my house because I did not give them candy, but at least they're working for the candy, right? I mean, kids these days are so pampered and they do not have any notion of the virtues of working hard.
Tough disciplinarian you, Jiayu. Seriously, I wouldn't want to be your kid.
I don't want to be your dad.
Right. So now that Jiayu is the resident snob and cynic and satisfied that you guys know enough about Halloween to celebrate it properly, we bring to you the top 6 events of Halloween.
At number 6, for the more faint-hearted,
Chicken-hearted, or unless you're under 10,
there's always the National Library Board's treasure hunt at Geylang East Public Library.
Yay, how exciting!
Yeah, and to add to the fact that it's not really that frightening, it's from 4 to 5 p.m.
The creepiest hour of the day, duh.
Yeah, exactly. All you gotta do is to hunt books, and books don't really bite unless you're in Harry Potter and the monster book, right? It's the monster book?
Yeah.
The monster book, they bite, but I don't think any of you are in Harry Potter, so they won't bite. And if you are really into library hunts, if you have been to too many library lectures like we have, head down to the National Library Board, Geylang East Public Library for more fun.
Number 5, Zirka's holding its own Halloween event, Chamber of the Damned, featuring Zirka's residence DJs. So get your party shoes on, your party costumes on, and head down to Zirka on Saturday, 27th October 2012.
Yeah, I mean, if clubbing and costumes your kind of thing, if you like to have your tridents and I guess put on your best horn face, put some mask or whatever on your face, and then go around clubbing in some baggy costume.
Or get fake blood smeared on.
By all means. Probably a very exciting event if you like clubbing and you like costumes, but not for me. And at number 4, if clubbing isn't your thing and being scared isn't your thing, you just like to curl up on the couch with your mum, well then, there's a play called Pantang. It's at the Good Man's Art Centre, the Black Box, running from the 25th to the 28th of October. Tickets from $28. Pantang is a journey into the realm of spirits and other unseen things based on first-hand accounts and interviews. So if you're a fan of the Russell Lee books, I think he's a scammer. If you're a fan of Russell Lee books and you like first-hand accounts of scary, spooky stuff, Pantang is a play for you. It's directed by a lawyer. His name is Luke Quek. So for those law students like us, and you are kind of bored of your studies in law and you want to pursue an alternative career, make
Right
a play.
more plays.
That's right. So as we were saying, 25th to the 28th of October at Goodman Arts Centre, the Black Box. Tickets from $28. Get them from Gatecrash, not Cystic. Hooray!
Yay!
Right, because Cystic is totally mainstream, such a rip-off, right? I mean, I think now you have to pay like the $3 extra service charge because they don't really provide much service, if you think about it, apart from providing a website that usually crashes and...
Yeah, and if you go down to the actual store, you'll be faced with someone who is a bee face and
yeah,
really annoying, not the best end to your start to your day.
have to totally agree to that. And so, yeah, get your tickets to Pantang at Gatecrash if you are so inclined to watch an excellent play.
Number 3, we have Tale of Revenge Chapter 3 at the Village, which is a haunted house trail held at Punggol, and it is apparently the most horrifying Halloween event of 2012. They'll pick you up at Punggol MRT station from 7 p.m. to 12 a.m. and for a fee of $48, be prepared to be scared witless.
Yeah, because Punggol is such a scary place, right? Those fish farms and the prawn farms, those prawns and fish, so spooky. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
scared out of my wits, right?
The creepy feelers and
Yeah.
the killer prawns are just gonna eat you up.
And to compound matters, they actually bring you from civilization to some ulu place, which is aptly named Mysterious.
Track 23.
Mysterious indeed, a very mysterious trek.
Yeah.
So for $48, you get a very mysterious experience to tell your mysterious friends about how mysterious you are.
I think we kind of get a point, but
Yep.
don't forget to memorize your way there because you don't want to be left behind.
Yep, so get your money's worth and head down to this very avant-garde, I guess, event at Punggol. Yeah, so the outdoor movie screening is only on the 27th of October, next Saturday. Free admission from 8 to 10 p.m. If you present your flyer tickets, you enjoy free popcorns and cotton candy for the sweet tooth. And of course, this event at the Singapore Flyer extends from the 12th of October to the 28th, 7:30 to 10:45 p.m. Tickets range from $15 to $45. If you want the tickets, just have to Google them because the link is a little obscure. And finally, at number 1, our top pick for Halloween this year.
Halloween Horror Nights 2, held at Resorts World Sentosa in Universal Studios Singapore. It is obviously the favourite and the most popular, and we do have to, talk about it, even though it's mainstream and the world and their mother knows about it.
Yeah, because I believe NUS Style they had a discount for the tickets to USS for this festival. It was $48, but you can still get a good deal from deal.com.sg. I'm shamelessly plugging their website for them. $68, which includes a free F&B coupon, which if you think about it isn't that far off from the $48 offer because you actually will use the $10 F&B voucher.
And it's really going to be cool because there's going to be 5 scare zones and 3 haunted houses, and the puppet master, apparently at Universal Studios Singapore, will take you through his workshop of dolls and into the realms of other terrors such as Dr. Dementia.
Exactly, so if 1 scare zone isn't enough, revel
5.
in 5, and I probably need like 5 hearts for this event, right? Because you can get like your heart stopped like every single time you enter a scare zone.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you can be a freaking earthworm because earthworms have like 5 hearts, right?
Earthworms have 5 hearts, seriously? Maybe that's why they explode in such a visceral mess whenever I step on one. Anyway, so I heard that for this event at USS, the organisers would prefer if the guests did not dress up as Halloween characters or as ghouls because they may be confused between employees and guests. I mean, how ridiculous is that?
But if that means you gotta go behind the scenes and check out the other actors and that particularly cute zombie you saw over there in the scare zone.
Probably go incognito and then, be
Yeah.
totally stealthy, go into the backstage area. Yeah, but where's the fun in Halloween without dressing up as a ghoul or whatever?
Exactly. Speaking of dressing up, I was all prepared for Halloween last night because while cooking dinner, I accidentally, very intelligently dropped a whole glass jar of pasta sauce, spilling all over the floor, and I had to get down dirty on my knees, scooping
Down
the
and
pasta
dirty
sauce.
on your knees.
Right. Grow up, Jai. And be scooping the glass and pasta sauce into a plastic bag. I mean, my hands were so full of sauce, it looked like I freaking killed someone. All prepared for Halloween, really.
Yeah, I don't know whether it's more grotesque that you actually tried to cook and then failed miserably,
Oh.
or that you thought of blood when you looked at pasta sauce because you wanted to eat. Well, I don't know, but yeah, I mean, if you're cheap and you wanna have a very cheap Halloween costume, probably can just smear pasta sauce on your face and then say, "Oh, there's blood on my face. I have a costume, right?" But if you want to put in more effort after the break, after this very, very funny snippet that we have for you, we have the top 5 best places. Not top 5 best places. More of the best places to get your Halloween costumes for this year.
Also, we don't have 5.
In the regular world, Halloween is when children dress up in costumes and beg for candy. In girl world, Halloween is the one night a year when a girl can dress like a total slut and no other girls can say anything about it. The hardcore girls just wear lingerie and some form of animal ears.
Doesn't she look great, honey?
For fans, you guys will know that this is from the cult movie Mean Girls. So girls, word of advice, don't slut it out.
No, please do slut it out.
Of course, yeah, you want you guys to slut it out, but please don't. Leave the Victoria's Secret at home and the animal ears at Daiso. So, Halloween's the best time for you to get your freak on, and for the best places to get your Halloween costume, head down to number 1 costume shop.
Because it's like the number 1 costume shop, so it must be the best costume shop. Anyway, costume shop number 1 is at 7 Jalan Lembah. It's at Kallang and it's open from 10:30 to 8 p.m. Contact number 6333-9440.
Also, you can get to Loopy's with a double P's costume house, and it's another great place for Halloween costumes in Singapore, and it is at 25A Arab Street.
Yep, that's right. But a word of caution, costumes in general, whether you buy them or you rent them, they might get pretty pricey. So if you're looking at a more budget option, do consider making your own costume.
Or alternatively, as we said, pasta sauce, smear it on your face, and if you're hungry, you can pack some spaghetti in your pocket, take it out, dip it on your face, eat it. Great
Just
midnight snack.
So convenient. It could be like clubbing at Zerka and you're like, oh, I'm so hungry. Then just pull out a strand of spaghetti from your pocket and munch on it with pasta sauce from your
Nom nom
face.
nom nom nom
You'll be
nom.
the life of the party. You'll be such a hit, right?
Totally, man.
Well, so anyway, with Halloween coming up, what better time to talk about your favorite horror movie than now, right?
Well, honestly, I really, really hate horror movies, and the only time I ever watch it is when, my very good friends, being good friends that they are, drag me to the cinema.
Or your friends.
Oh wow.
Right, but I see what you mean because I don't see why anyone, particularly the weak-hearted ones, would pay to get their heart stopped. Yeah, but you're saying something about your favorite horror movie?
Oh yeah. I think not my favorite, but ultimately the best one is coming soon. It's a Thai horror movie, and it's kind of Inception-y because it's about people dying after watching a movie, and then you kind of did watch the movie, so Inception. Them Thais are damn good at freaking everyone
Thighs,
out.
but their milk tea is damn good, just saying.
Yeah, and Pad Thai also.
Yeah, but anyway, mine would be The Strangers, starring Steven Tyler's daughter. I always forget her name because she's
Liv.
always Liv. That's the one. She's always overshadowed by her dad. But yeah, starring Liv Tyler and some very forgotten male lead, which I really don't care about. But it's about Liv and her husband being stuck in this house in the middle of the woods, and then 3. Would you guess? Strangers? Yeah, strangers.
Oh.
They wearing masks come in to antagonize her. I mean, that's a premise of most horror movies, but I thought this one was exceptionally scary. Do check it out if you have the time. Yeah. So, I think the worst part about what?
Jai,
What?
do you see that?
What?
That outside the glass. Jai, the monster's coming! Jai, save me! No,
What?
no!
Actually, it's just students studying at Starbucks. Yeah, she's dead. So, I'll see you guys next week. Alone. Alright. Bye.